tops of the lifeboats. The extra ones I ordered finally arrived, so we've got all the pieces we need now. So I'm going to repair these two areas that I changed earlier. See if we can do it now, because we changed all this unnecessarily. So I'm going to put it back to maintain the structural integrity of the ship. So that was a waste of quite a lot of time and a few dollars there on these pieces. Put these windows in now. Okay, so the new windows are in. Admittedly, they're not perfect, but I think that this is the best compromise. Now this promenade is nice and flat and straight, goes straight across here with no undulations or anything, and then we're going to make it flat on the top, of course. Let's get this superstructure back on and get to reworking these little side pieces. Okay, I've just managed to get this little area set back here and topped it off with some white 4x1s to make it a nice extension of the promenade deck. Yeah, so that's not quite going to fit anymore, so these are going to have to be changed to 3s instead of 4s. Is that correct? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's going to be a little gap there, and that tap's going to collide. Okay, we're running a little bit low on bricks because I wasn't anticipating this, but yeah, usually we've got 2 of these here, one here and one on the other side, and we just cut it down to the gap of 1 on each side. So I'm going to put 1 in the middle, and then I've got some 2x1s here we can just pop on the outer edges, and then the inside part we can fill with little 1x1s that I've got lying around from the promenade deck. Well, it would do if I put it on the right way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it looks a little bit ugly down there, so we're going to beautify it a little bit. Yeah, what we're going to do to sort out this area here so it doesn't look terrible is we're going to add a 1x1 there, add a 1x1 brick here, and then actually no, I'm going to use 2x2s there because these 1x1s are a little bit hard to come by. Where's that bag? There it is. Okay, bag full of 2x2s here. So let's get 2 of those out and we'll use those instead. Some of these cheap Chinese bricks, they don't really, the fit isn't perfect, we can't expect it to be perfect, right? But I would have hoped for it to be a little bit better. There we go, put that in there, oh, in the wrong place. Put that there. And we'll put a little 2x2 on there. Okay, let's see how that goes on the ship now. Wrong way again. Would help if it on the right way. Okay, that's a little bit better, but I've just realised I put that big grey brick on wrong. There we go, just take this. Oops, I don't want to take those blue ones off either. Okay, don't want that at all. Yeah, I've got to tell you, this build turned out a little bit messier than I wanted, but that's life, man. Life can be like that sometimes. So that goes in the middle. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that'll fit if I can push it down. Yeah, but I think we just want a little bit more. I'm gonna put another 2x1 under there. So yeah, let's just pop another little 2x1 on there and fix that. Little 2x1 on there. Okay, let's test fit that, see how it goes. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking for. So yeah, just to finish off that promenade also, I'm gonna add 2x1 there or something. We're gonna stabilize this area a little bit here because you can see that this decking piece has nothing under it and it's just stuck on there with 1 tile. So. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this the lazy way because I don't want to take that big long piece out there, which is what I'd have to do if I want to make this part structurally more structurally sound. Though. In the future, if I could turn back the clock, I would definitely just do this on the original build of the ship instead of trying to take apart the ship and do it all again, because that just makes it one heck of a lot more complicated. Okay, put that little 2x1 on there. It won't be very strong, but this part's not touched anyway. That looks much better than before. I've got a reference image of the ship up here, and this promenade deck ends roughly around this area where these new windows start. I don't have any more of these little 1x1 pieces that I need to extend the promenade deck any further, so it's just going to stop there, I'm afraid. And then this upper promenade is going to stop there, and we're going to top this off here. Okay, so I've just been doing some rebuilding off camera, and you can see that this area's all come together quite nicely. We've got a little flat piece on there, I think that's 2, 4, 6. 6x1 with a flat top, leftover decking from the Titanic parts that we've disassembled. And then the rest of the decks just sit on here really well, the way that they were constructed before for the Titanic. It doesn't look perfect, admittedly, but I think that's as good as we're going to get. I'm happy with that. I have added 1 extra tap here to make it supported at the end, because it looked a little bit off. I want it to be here when they're in stock at the vendor that I use, or if I find them wherever, then I'll fix this area. I'm going to work on putting all these pieces back together now off camera, so it's going to be boring to watch. And then after that, put the white on these lifeboats, and we'll move on to the poop deck here, and we'll start doing these portholes on the rear. So after following the instructions to reconstruct most of the superstructure, we just need to get the decking back on now.
Bye bye.
Oh no, it's falling inside the ship.
No.
Bye bye. Oh no, it's falling inside the ship.
That's happened more than I care to admit. Okay, we're quite lucky with that. I managed to just lift the ship up and it fell straight out. It's about the 4th piece I've dropped in there. I'm a little bit concerned that I've pretty much completed reconstructing it, but these these 4 pieces are not in there. But everything's nice and sturdy, so and it looks good from the outside, so I guess we don't need them. We're going to get these cranes back on. We've got lifeboats to put back on. That, I guess, is not going anywhere. And then we've got our lifeboat davits. But yeah, there's like a bunch of portholes here altogether. It's kind of dense, and then these ones are kind of equally spaced out. I'm reasonably happy with this part here. I think just the best thing we can do is just add 1 or 2 more here, and maybe 1 or 2 more here. This, I don't really want to change it because it's quite a complicated piece. And then this part's like a clip that clips onto the main part of the ship, so it'll be hideously complicated to rework all this area. So yeah, we're just going to fill in with as many portholes as possible, I think. Remember, this part here, there's like 3 ball joints that clip into the back, and they were hell to get in. So I think, yeah, I just had second thoughts about taking that whole part off the ship. I'm going to keep it on and just do this in situ. Yep, there we go. So I'm done with the portholes now. I've added a few extra. In my opinion, once again, this is not perfect, of course. It doesn't match the ship. Oops, what's going on there? It doesn't match the real ship 100%, but it's much better, in my opinion, than what we had before. Time to replace this Titanic stern plate, and then I think we can put the whole thing together. Okay, I just got to just lift it off there. Get a knife under it, just to get it off fully. Out with the old and in with the new. Okay, I just got to replace the engines. There we go. And the starboard engine. That's it. There we go. That's all finished. Let's put it together. There we go. That's it. Okay, there she is. She's all together. Let's put the little support rod thing in there. Okay, I'm happy to say that she is finished. There we go. Got our new portholes. We've got our new B-deck windows, we've got our extended, C-deck windows, we've got our extended B-deck promenade, and we've got our nice, big, long, open A-deck promenade, and those beautiful windows. I think that looks much nicer than Titanic, you know, much nicer. Amazing. Let's take a look around the front, bring her about. There we go. Improvements made to the front. I am very happy with the way this has turned out. She looks fantastic. Okay, I want to say a big thank you to anybody who's watched the whole video and got this far. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any ideas for more content, please put it in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye.